Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 40 on 2nd down. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He lets one fly deep downfield. To the outside. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they've fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Again, it's Charbonnet. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Jones has got it. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They motion the slot man right. Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. On the draw, this is Charbonnet. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got third down well inside field goal range. This is complete to Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Second and 1. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chiefs with the football. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Charbonnet. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he's brought down for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. They were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain. Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give left side to Charbonnet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Another carry for Charbonnet. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's complete to Pittman. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Charbonnet will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Again, the give to Charbonnet. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He gets this one to Myers. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It's about 43 yards for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hauled in by Rice. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll come out throwing. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Here's a return from the 7. And this return is brought to a halt just across the 10.
At their own 11-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Dukes at a one-stop, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pittman's got it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running behind center with Wright. And there was no place to go. He blew that run up at the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time right. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. From the red zone now. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Throwing again, Mahomes. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.